And we are live. Good morning, good evening, depending on where you are in the world. Hi, I'm Mike, a.k.a. Mike in the Truck, with my morning cup of coffee that's already cold. And joining me from halfway across the world, and I'm not kidding when I say that, is this guy, Chris Slovick. Chris, welcome.
Hi, nice to meet you. Oh, yeah, we're in the squares like the Brady Bunch. I forgot about that. Hey, how are you up there? You're having the morning, Rosales, you know. Here, you're having your morning coffee. I'm having my evening water here because it's 7:51 at night, and it's very interesting. But no, it was a good day, solid day. Getting ready for the big move in a couple weeks. Just sewing up everything. Next week, I don't think we can. Well, no, I'll be home by Sunday, so I'll be home. So I'll be good by Sunday. I'm going to Bangkok Friday and Saturday. So that means Sunday night, I'll be back by 7 or 8 o'clock. So we could do this again next week. Keep on trucking, you know?
Yeah. Well, let's just try to get through and have the Sweet 16 set up. And then we'll just worry about it in a few months. But anyway, we got two interesting matchups. We have the 07 New York Giants, the year they upset the undefeated Patriots, ironically playing the Patriots from 04. What do you think about this game?
Oh, this could be another upset. I think it could be another upset because the running game is just so good. And the Patriots have always had trouble stopping the run. They really have. Even in the first Super Bowl that they won in 2001, they were outgained 2-1, I believe, in two of their playoff games, the Super Bowl and the AFC title game. I know in the AFC title game, they were severely outgained. Or it might have been something to that effect, but stopping the run has always been difficult for New England, though this is probably the best New England defense that they've had. I'm going to say one of the best. So I really feel that if Eli Manning can complete some good third down passes, this might be a lot closer than just a Patriots getting their revenge.
I'm going to go New England by a hair. And the over-under is 40, and New England's at home with the 6 being favored by 6. But let's go right into the game here, Chris. And I divert to you, and here we go.
Sure, and we're about ready to go. And New York trying to pull another upset. This time they're going to be at New England, and this is going to be underway. New York and New England. This will be very big. The New York Giants have 07. This will be in the end zone, and they won't have anything there. It'll be 1st and 10. 1st and 10 for the Giants. And here's Eli Manning. Here's motion. Manning. He's going to throw. He throws to the near side of Monty Toomer. That'll be a gain of 7. It'll be 2nd and 3. 2nd down and 3. And already Christie is down. Guy Whimper going out with a bang. So it'll be 1st down and 2nd and 3. Sorry about this. Manning, the blitz is on. They go away from the blitz. And that's Brandon Jacobs. There's another penalty on the play. My goodness, it's an illegal block, and it's the bad kind. So it's 15 yards. It'll be 2nd and 18. At the throw and incomplete. It'll be 3rd down. 3rd and 18. Christie has recovered. So it'll be 3rd down and 18. Lots of action. There's been post-action play every play so far, except for this one. It'll be 4th and 18 with Mike Vrabel. I believe he's the Tennessee defending there. Vrabel was a Steeler and should have been MVP of that Super Bowl against the Rams. And he will go down. It'll be 1st down and 10. 1st down and 10 for New England. Brady. He's going to look. They throw. It's incomplete. It'll be 2nd down and 10. Well, New England trying to get the early score, so there is no upset. Brady, and they go to Gibbons. And David Gibbons for 4. It'll be 3rd down and 6. 3rd down and 6. Brady, and down he goes. Down he goes. It'll be 4th and 13. And now they got to kick the defensive line. Remember, gave New England all sorts of problems in both of the Super Bowls they played them. And R.W. McQuarters, I remember him on his own 17. So it'll be 1st down.
You notice the punter for New England. You mentioned Vrabel, former Steeler.
Josh Miller.
Josh Miller, yeah.
Oh, my. Josh Miller. So it'll be 1st down and 10 for Manning. They're going to give it to Jacobs. Second down and 7. The second and 7 back to throw. Manning, he's going to throw incomplete.
Third down.
Nobody's hitting anything. Third down and 7. They throw it in the middle and it's incomplete. Currently on my own channel, I'm doing a replay of the old PSAC championships and the same stats. 11 for 28. So Jeff Eagles, former Eagles punter, and he will kick it. It's going to be Jeff Eagles, I believe, was in the Tecmo Super Bowl for the Eagles as their kickers. Brady will go to Corey Dillon. 60 years, that's weird, isn't it? He's the last one. Him and John Carney lasted forever. Brady again, Brady to throw. That's David Gibbons and a first down.
Yay, we have a completed pass by somebody.
Oh, that's unbelievable. It's like the 1930s. We might have to wait till the third quarter. Brady to Corey Dillon.
Second down.
The former Bengal, but it'll be second down and 8. Second and 8. Brady to Kevin Falk.
Third down.
Short third down and 2. Third and 2. 8 minutes to go. Brady to throw, and it's incomplete. Now they're going to catch. As they punt here, we were talking earlier about incomplete passes. An NFL Championship decided by an incomplete pass in the end zone where it hit the goalpost and was a safety. And they changed the rule the next year. And on the other way, if you threw it in the end zone, it was incomplete, it was a touchback. So even if it was first down, so that's going to be 1st and 15 for New York. Just an ugly football game so far. Manning. Second and 16. Second down and 16, halfway. Manning to the near side. Jacobs on the run. Here's Jacobs. First down and more. Up to the 25. It'll be 1st and 10. A nice run, and they get breathing room. And they're going to get a free play here. Here's Jacobs. First down and more up to the 40. It's going to be a penalty. It's going to be declined.
Yeah, I think New England jumped. They did. Yeah.
They got to worry because now it's New York in that running game. Again, they go to Jacobs. Second down. Second and 8. And then goes to Ward, the fullback. Ward just runs out of bounds. I guess he was scared. He got the ball and said, "The heck with this. It'll be 3rd and 9. And Reuben Jones again at 2. Keith Tractor Trailer from Michigan. The stop will be 4th down, and there's a flag. So again, just like the Super Bowls, very, very low scoring. This is a great punt, but let's see. It's going to be offsides. They're going to accept. That's a risky play you're accepting. You're expecting them to jump off again.
Yeah, well, and you've pinned them deep. If this 5 yards could be 20-yard gain for him because it could be a touchback.
Yeah, that's not good at all. And Figgles again. Figgles, that's going to be high and over, and it'll be, that was not a good decision. Not a good decision, so it'll be 1st down and 10. Here's Brady on their own 15. Brady. He'll go down. It's incomplete. Second down. Second and 10. My goodness. There's just going on here. Brady. Brady to throw to the near side. He's got Gibbons. Gibbons a first down. Go up to the 35. First down and 10. 1st and 10 for New England. Brady. And they throw. He's got David Patton down to the 35 to the 34. And a first down for New England. Oh, that was so big. And here comes New England now. Brady, and they got that momentum now. You can feel that momentum. Daniel Graham, 2nd and 7. Brady again to throw, and it's incomplete. It'll be 3rd down. 3rd and 7 now. As they would say, 0-0. They throw. It's Floria. Frey just got field goal yards. It'll be 43 from this angle. And Vinatieri, they can go up. It'll be over. I think he missed it to the left, and he did miss it. Adam Vinatieri, who won 2 Super Bowls, including this one of this year. It wasn't this one of this year. So 2003.
Well, yeah, in 03, they won by 3 points in 04, but they were winning by 10 against the Eagles, and the Eagles got a late touchdown. They won by 3, but they didn't win because of the 3, if you will.
I remember that. That was when Donovan McNabb threw up on the field in the Super Bowl.
Yep. And I remember one shot of him patting himself on the chest and saying, my bad. It was a bad play. Yeah, that was what a shame.
Well, they were watching.
92% chance for Vinatieri, and he missed it.
Could be an omen. Also, 6 plays, 59 yards. They don't get it. But also, too, with this, remember Philadelphia, 5 minutes to go. The Washington line of defenders. So they weren't even hurrying up, down 24-14. Then they got momentum back and could have won the game. 2nd and 10, Manning. He's going to throw. Incomplete.
Third down.
3rd and 10. 3rd down and 10. Manning back to throw. He's going to throw. And it's caught by Smith on the first down to midfield. Eli Manning to Steve Smith, gain of 17. And that'll be a first down. 6 seconds to go. They get to Brandon Jacobs. No one gets a yard. But that'll be the end of the first quarter. At the end of the first quarter, the score, New York 0, New England 0. 0-0, just like a soccer match in Europe. Of course, I say that because Nottingham Forest, if they win, they're in the Premier League in England, and that is my favorite soccer team in the world, Nottingham Forest. So I hope they win. That's big, 10 o'clock tonight.
Look at the time of possession. The Giants have 10 seconds more.
And that's weird. They're a running team, and they're a running team 8-3 in rushes, but New England's been completing their passes.
Yeah, I mean, neither team can run very well today. Not at all. Well, I mean, Jacobs had the first couple big runs, but then after that, they've been flat.
And as we go into the second quarter, it's scoreless. Here's Manning back to throw. Manning to Jacobs. Jacobs again. It's going to be a first down or more. Here comes Jacobs. It's now a Benny Hill match. It's like a Benny Hill sketch. Okay, serve, and Jacobs will score. On the first play of the second quarter, Benny Jacobs is 49 yards out. And Eli Manning, it's now a 6-0 lead. Wow, upset. You can smell the upset.
And here I am saying Jacobs, with the exception of a couple big runs he had, they've been flat. And what does Jacobs do? Blast one.
Oh, my. Oh, that's incredible. Here comes Lawrence Tynes. He has the point. But will pop over, and it is good. And your Giants have a 7-0 lead. My goodness, what a way to start the second quarter, first play. And they just go down, and that was huge. That was absolutely huge. And that's going to be Johnson. With the knee. Touchback here. It'll be first down. Under 25. Brady. It's going to be a 2-yard gain. It'll be 2nd and 8. 2nd and 8. Brady. Dylan again to the near side. It'll be 3rd down. 3rd and 6. Patriots not getting anything going here. Brady again. Brady. And that's got fumbles. And New York got it. New York has it. My goodness, New York, they need to score here. They're getting the breaks now. This is the portion of the game where they're getting the breaks. Reuben Jones. The 30-yard line, a gain of 4. It'll be 31. It'll be 2nd down. Manning to Jacob. Down to the 32-yard line. Down to the 28, 3rd and 3. Manning. No! 4th and 1. Oh. They might go for it. They might kick the field goal here just to make it 2 score. No, they're going for it. They're going for a Manning. They're going for it on 4th down. This is huge. So it'll be 4th down and 1. Manning, they go to Jacobs. He gets a first down. That's Brandon Jacobs. First down and 10. Wow, they keep it going. They know they got to get a touchdown this drive. Ward. Gain of 3. Yeah, gain of 2. It'll be 2nd and 8. 2nd down and 8. Manning, they go to Jacobs.
3rd down.
A penalty on the play. And it'll be an illegal block. 2nd and 23. Oh, that would be a killer. If they don't get yards and they don't get a field goal, that's a killer. They go to Brandon Jacobs. They only get 2 yards there. But now it's 3rd and 21. That'll be a killer, especially if you're trying to pull an upset. Manning to the near side. Caught Plexico, but to get the first down, there's a penalty. That doesn't look good. It's offense. Why would they decline? Okay. It's 4th and 4 now. And it's a 35-yard attempt. They said that's why they declined. That's why they declined. Lawrence Tynes shanks it to the right, and New York had so much momentum, and they throw it away.
You know something about that? When they were farther back, when they went for it on 4th down, 4th and 1, the field goal percentage for Lawrence Tynes was 99%. At the closer range, did you notice it was 63? It
was 63. I saw that.
Yeah. Cool. And now this is going after. This game is based off, when it comes to special teams, off of actual stats. Now Lawrence Tynes, then, unless there's a typo in the game, he made his field goals farther back, closer back. He actually was just over 50% for whatever crazy reason in real life. So that's the way the roll of dice went on this one. And I'm wondering if the game took that into account with New England saying, the heck with it, make them kick the field goal. I don't know that, but I mean, if you're thinking along the lines of how a computer is programmed, it would make sense.
It would, because that was basically a flip of a coin. But here it'll be 1st and 10 for New England. Brady, he'll throw to pass. Pass to pass, and he passes for 3 yards. 2nd down, Brady.
3rd down.
3rd and 7. Well, the question is how long will the iron be hot for New York? Brady to Brown, it's going to be short. Troy Brown, it'll be 4th and 1, and now Josh Miller, the former Steelers. A little fun. Well, for New York, the iron's hot now, but it's starting to cool off, and they have to be able to score. This is a big drive. They need to score here to make it 14-0. Manning to throw. Manning, he'll step it in. He'll throw it a little bit deeper, and it's incomplete. 2nd down. 2nd down and 10. Manning gives to Jacob. Jacob to the 30. It'll be 3rd down. 3rd down and 7. Back to throw Manning, and it's incomplete. 4th down. 4th down, and Jeff Eagles will come in to kick.
Think about this. Short of that big run for New York to get the only score in the game, both teams have missed relatively makeable field goals. The only difference in this game is that one huge run the first play of the second quarter by Jacobs. Otherwise, this is an even game.
It is, really. It's back and forth. Right now it's a bloody mess. That's what it is. Nobody's doing anything. Brady, he's going to run with pass. So it's 2nd down and 10.
But the big question is, will he pass with run? No.
Yeah, I know. When you're born and your last name is Pass and you're playing football, you have to be on the offense. That's got to have so many jokes. 3rd down and 12. Brady, he's going to throw, and it is incomplete. 4th down. 4th down, and now they got to kick. This like this. I can't wait till we get her like 56-41 game or something like that. 26 to the 20.
We need to stop calling. This ought to be a great game and all this other stuff. And then what normally happens? We get this.
Oh. We should go on there and say this is going to be boring as heck. And it's Jacob.
2nd down.
Gain of 1, 2nd and 9. They're just going to run out the clock, really. I mean, they got a 7-0 lead. New England hasn't been there. Oh, Amani Toomer, that's a big play. Amani Toomer from Eli Manning. It'll be a 1st down, a gain of 39. 3 minutes to go. If they're smart, they'll run this to the warning. Here's Ward.
2nd down.
And that'll be a penalty, and that is terrible. But it's not. It'll be a 1st down and 10 on the 26 in New England. So there's that 99% chance, and as they get closer, we'll show it to you. Smith, it'll be 2nd and 6. 2nd down, and so there's the 63 as he's done.
I bet you they looked at those stats and said, he's got a coin flip.
Yeah, 3rd and 3 now. And this got to be the 2-minute warning, and it is. Well, New York up 7-0, and they have a chance now to go up by 2 scores. You know Brady's going to come back, but the question is, how big of a buffer can you get and how little time? If you can get a big enough buffer and they have little enough time, you're going to win this game.
Yeah, it would cut. Obviously, you take any score you can get right now, but if you can get in the end zone, that's a big deal. And then when you get the ball, you're going to be grinding that thing out. Grind, kill the clock, eat it up. That's your best chance of winning, in my opinion, with the Giants, because you know Brady's going to come back.
Oh, especially with 2 minutes, there's got to be an algorithm or something that makes him superhuman in this game with 2 minutes to go.
Actually,
he's unstoppable.
Since you say that, it's actually in the game. There are ratings for performance, late in the game, red zone, all of that counts. So, and the New England is New England, Tom Brady is Tom Brady. So he's highly rated for a situation like that. So that's actually part of the rating system in the game. So yes, he's rated that way. So it's absolutely possible.
All right, so now we have 3rd and 3, 2 minutes to go. Manning caught Jeremy Shockey a first down. He wanted to stay in bounds, and he got out. You need to keep that clock moving. You got to score anyway. There's Jake.
2nd down.
It'll be 2nd down and goal. They're hurrying, but they should just let that run. There's no reason. Manning and incomplete. It'll be 3rd down. 3rd and goal from the 7.
This could be 2-down territory. It would be gutsy if they don't get in the end zone right now, but they might look at this as 2-down territory.
Maybe, but I think they want that buffer with Brady. And he's down for 3. It'll be 4th and goal. And New York, I don't know why it'll be up over and good. They got that buffer. So superhuman Brady, I would shock me out of my skull if this guy all of a sudden were to and go 3 and out. Here's Jonathan on the run to the 33. So here comes the Brady show. Under a minute.
Yeah, hang on 1 second. My computer just it's Norton says update now. Reboot your computer now. Well, I can't now. We're live, so I'll do it after the game. Sorry for the brief interruption. Now we continue with Chris Slovick calling this really boring game.
Oh, this is horrible. But anyway, it's going to be 1st and 10. Brady to throw. They go to Givens. Givens up the middle. We'll get a few. But Brady's going to come down. This game might start picking up. 2 timeouts. Brady again. That's a completion. Deion Branch. Up to the 45. It'll be 1st and 10. I can tell you right now, this will be a completion for Brady. 1st down and 10. He's going to complete the pass. He's just going to take it. And he's looking. He's going to step it up. He's going to throw it deep. And it's just what I told you. There's Givens. And he's to the 14-yard line. A 1st down out of bounds. 37 seconds. Brady, he'll throw to Patton.
2nd down.
It'll be 2nd and 7. 2nd down and 7. You need to use the timeouts. If you're New York, Brady end zone, incomplete.
3rd down.
It'll be 3rd down and 7. So 3rd and 7 for Brady. Back to throw. He'll throw incomplete. It'll be 4th down, and now they got a kick. So here's Adam Vinatieri. And this time it is up, over, and it is good. 10-3, 13 seconds to go. And here's the kick. So New York 10, New England 3. Ahmad Bradshaw. It'll be 1st down and 10, 13 seconds. There's 2 plays left. Manning, they have 3 timeouts. They could go, and they do. Here's Moss. This is Santana Moss. He might be in field goal range.
Out of bounds.
1st down, out of bounds. They got 1 more play. There is an injury.
Sensoris Moss. I'm not sure who that is.
Sonoris Moss. Oh, sorry about that.
I was going to say Santana Moss played for Washington and the Jets, correct?
I believe so. I remember University of Miami. Sonoris Moss is hurt. David Tyree is in. He'll make a great catch on his helmet.
Yes, he will.
Now they're playing New England.
But nobody's as good as Worthy. Let's be straight up.
Oh, yeah, him and T3, and they're going to, all right, I see. They're going to go for the Hail Mary, only 11% chance. Manning will go into the end zone, incomplete, and that'll end the half. The end of the first half, New York 10, New England 3. New York offensively doing a great job.
They are. They've got a 4-minute advantage, roughly, for time of possession. And Manning started off pretty bad throwing, but he has improved in the second quarter. Neither team can rush very well, with the one exception, Jacobs. He has had the occasional good run and that one incredible run that is the only touchdown of the game. Be honest with you, this is still anybody's game. The Giants 251 versus 147 in yards. But New England's not out of this. I mean, they're one score away.
So here we go. It's going to be the second half now. Here's Tynes. Tynes will kick. This will be funny. I'll be on the plane next week, coming back, prepping for the next two games. 5, and it'll be first down and 10. So here's Brady here in the third quarter. Brady to Dillon to the near side, and he'll get 4. Second down and 6. They'd love a 9-yard minute drive. If they do, there's a penalty, and it's going to be defensive holding in a first down. So New York is just doing themselves in the foot. Brady again to Givens. And that'll be a second down and 4. Sonoris Moss will be back. He's back. Worth 3. Man, he's having a barbecue today. Corey Dillon into New York territory. It'll be first down and 10. So here comes New England now. Dillon, here's Brady. Brady, he's going right down the middle, and it's caught by David Patton. How far will he go? It's like the yodeler, and the Price is Right. He's on down to the 1-yard line. He's down to the 1-yard line. It'll be first and goal. So first and goal, New England. Let's see, Brady, they moved.
Penalty.
And they moved early, and they didn't need to. But it'll be first and goal at the 7. They have a little bit of room so Brady can throw. Brady, they go to Corey Dillon, nothing. It'll be second down and goal. Second and goal from the 8. 9, they're going to call it. They moved again. And pass. I might say no good to that, but they're going to let him go to the 14. I could see Brady getting this down to the 3-yard line. There's pass. Right there, pass down to the freaking 3-yard line. There we go. Maybe here's the lottery number.
That might be the 2, but you called it.
Yeah. Here's the lottery number 6, 17, 19, 21, and 4. And there's the Powerball. It's David Givens scored. Well, my goodness, here's it'll be over, and it is good. So Vinatieri, high and deep. So this will be down on, there's Bradshaw. 1. It'll be first down and 10. First and 10, Manning to Burris.
Second down.
To the 46-yard line, second down and 5. Manning is complete the down. Third down and 5 now. They're starting to sputter. They give the Jacobs fly. Fourth down. Oh, there's a penalty. First, there's an injury. Richard Seymour is done. He's done for New England. Jarvis Green will come in, and there's a penalty also on the play.
Richard Seymour is a pretty important part of that defense.
Yeah, he is.
Game with a concussion.
So the offensive holding, they're going to decline. They're going to punt it again. So here's Jeff Fagel. Almost. And the kick will be down to the 10, down to the 9-yard line. First down and 10. First and 10 for New England. Brady, they go to Graham. Here's Graham. Graham on the run. Graham to the 27-yard line. It'll be first down and 10. First and 10. Brady, back to throw. Brady to the near side. There's David Patton. And this is New England, the New England that we know. New York, they didn't get the necessary points to get up. Pass gets the pass as the pass is the pass. The 49-yard line, Brady, the Brown, only about a yard there. If they stop New England here, that would be really big. Like they would have to take the ball down and score in a 7-minute drive. Second and 8, Brady again. Brady will throw, and it's caught by Brown, Troy Brown. And this is Troy Brown, hey, former Steeler, right? So here's Dylan. I don't know. Was Troy Brown? Troy Brown was a Steeler.
I think so.
So here's second and 7 now. Brady. And it's incomplete, third down. So Vinatieri, this will be a 44-yarder if they don't get a yard here. Here's Dylan. Dylan will get a first down. And you just get the inevitability of this. It's just inevitable that New England is going to score here. You just get that smell. You get it.
Yeah, another thing, Corey Dillon had like 1,900 yards rushing that year. He was very, very important part of that Patriot offense, and he didn't do anything in the first half. Now he's starting to play like Corey Dillon.
And it's just, you know what's coming. You know what's coming here. So Brady, you know that it could be third and a mile. Dillon is down. He'll be back, but Kevin Falk will be in.
I shouldn't call out players' names. I just jinxed poor Corey Dillon, but at least he's coming back.
Yeah, he's looking up at the booth. I won't describe his signals to tell us that.
I'm in big trouble.
It's incomplete there. It's third and 12, and he's going to throw a touchdown here. It's third down and 12. It's the 11th play of the drive. There's Brady, and no, he didn't. That surprises me. It'll be 43 yards.
And Antonio Pierce is looking up at the booth right now with an evil look on his face.
Oh, yeah. So it'll be fourth down and 19. They just hit him. They're just running into the kicker, so they should.
Now, do you take the 3 points or do you take the penalty? Oh, it's 5 yards. Let's see what they do.
It's only the 5 yards, so they're going to decline that and go. But still, New England's going to take the points because New York is shut down offensively. They are. I think everybody left the shop at halftime. We're going to have to see what they do, though. He's going to return it. And 20, 25 up to the 30, to the 33-yard line. And it'll be first and 10.
Second down.
It'll be second and 11. Second down and 11. And it is Voss in a first down. Big. Sonoris Voss, he was hurt earlier. Corey Dillon has recovered, so he'll be back. We don't have Irby 3, or whatever. That would be great.
Down.
It would be second down and 10 if we have running backs. Irby 3, that would be great. Second down, Manning. Manning to throw, and it's incomplete. Third down and 10.
Injury.
Oh, Plaxico Burris is down. David Tyree is in. Throw it to Tyree. Here it is. Manning, and it's incomplete. They were going to Steve Smith, and now they got a kick under a minute, and New England gets it. They're just gonna run the quarter out here. So 20 to 51. It'll be first down and 10.
Second down.
Second and 10. Second and 10, and that'll end the quarter. At the end of 3 quarters, the score: New England 13, New York Giants 10. New England now has the lead in total yards. Eli Manning. Eli Manning is now living up to what people expected. And New England is one good drive away from just taking this game over.
And now they have a 4-minute. New England has a 4-minute advantage on time of possession, but before it was New York. And you gave free advertising to another game, 2nd and 10, because you did 2nd and 10 back to back, and then it was the end of the quarter. 2nd and 10.
Oh.
Hey, we like 2nd and 10. Actually,
maybe we'll get a little more action on our PC in this next one.
Hey,
there we go.
There too,
Hey.
I think I ought to start my Stratomatic vehicle later today. And
yeah, I know. Stratomatic. And as we're about ready to go, they need more electric in the board. And here they go. Brady to throw. Brady goes down, and he will just go down. It'll be 3rd and 18 there. And Matt is going to prove that. Back to throw Brady. He's looking. He's back there for 2K5 number of seconds, and it's incomplete there. It'll be 4th and 18, and now they got a punt.
Yeah, but if this were 2K8, he might have completed the pass. What else are we missing? I don't know where to go with my Tecmo. Where's quarterback Eagles? I don't see him. Oh.
Yeah, I know that. It'll be 4th down, and if the Plaxico Burris is back, and if they have a good punt, then he's going to be on the front page sports of every sports section. And down to the 50, 45, down to the 41-yard line. So
it will only be a super Sunday if you go up on the hill that's named Avalon. Have we named everybody so far?
We're close. We're missing a game from Accolade of the 1980s. 4th and inches. Remember 4th and inches? I had to put the dang tape in the thing, go like that.
Yeah, 4th and inches, and the helmets always made me think that they were wearing. They look like motorcycle helmets.
Yeah.
Yeah. Also, Accolade had one with Legends with Jerry Rice on the cover.
Oh, yeah, the one where you could play in the different eras like the 1930s. Yeah, and once you broke the line, you scored.
Yeah. The funny thing is, the one we haven't mentioned is by a famous head coach. It's the name of a famous head coach that we all respect, but as much as we respect this individual, we're not going to say his name just because we are kind of meh with the game. But anyway, back to this game.
Okay, there we go. I was thinking MD Ultimate Football also. Unnecessary roughness. So it'll be 2nd and 7. And Rivet Jones, the micro version, maybe Micro Pros there, and it'll be 3rd down and 3.
Well, this is a pro league football game here, and because the players are small, they are definitely a micro league. So I'm sure that we'll come up with other references before the day's out, folks.
It will, and it'll be 3rd and 3 now. And that's going to be the 1st down, as we are in an NFL football game, but not by, what the heck was that? The horrible software by Nintendo. Remember they made that horrible NFL game, took you 3 minutes just to run a play?
Oh, yeah, I think it was just called NFL football.
Let's call it
like that.
But who was that?
I know what you're talking about. I know
what you're talking about.
Franchises. Yeah. If the Giants keep going, they might hit pay dirt.
Oh yeah, they might do that.
Yeah.
And guess what? It's 1st and 10. 1st and 10.
Yes.
After the 2nd and 10 there.
2nd and 10 earlier. It is 1st and 10. You are correct, sir.
1st and 10. New York moving the football very surprisingly. Manning to Jeremy Shockey. And Shockey will go. It'll be 2nd and 5.
We'll have to do some draft day sports here, if you will.
Oh, we do. With these people right now, if they were in college, like Jeremy Shockey at Miami, there's Jacobs. But Shockey was always waiting for that draft day, especially the draft day pro football. So he wasn't worried about draft day pro basketball. So it'll be 1st and 10. Manning to Jacobs again. If they score, they're going to take the lead, and that'll be surprising.
If they do, if they take a league in this NFL, it would be a challenge, wouldn't it?
Oh, it wouldn't be. The NFL, yes, it would be. It would be very big there.
Third down.
It'll be
tapped out with all these game references, but I'm sure we'll figure out something soon.
Yeah, I know. You know, Elway and Manning, they're both in the quarterback club. So that'll be good. That's going to be offside. That's going to be a flag.
There is John Elway's quarterback.
Oh, you reminded us of that game.
Yeah, and you know, we talked about the blitz from the NFL. We already mentioned that, but there was something before that was that didn't have a license that I really loved because it had a super high impact on my arcade gaming.
I played that game
for breakfast.
Yes, I liked it, the fights where you can hit the button and move the meter all the way up. I was always Pittsburgh. It had Pittsburgh in the game. So it was always Pittsburgh. And London was always the first team you'd play, and I always get killed by London. And they looked like the old Monarchs of the Ward, it'll be 4th and 1, and now they're going to kick a field goal to tie the game out of all. No, they're going for it. They're going for it, 4th and 1. They give it to Jacobs. He might get it.
Did he make it?
Yes!
Oh!
No! Oh, my. And New York now will have New England now will have a first down. Oh, well, they knew what they had to do.
You know what I smell here?
Safety?
Yeah.
Oh, good, because I left my rice cooker on, and it's burning.
Huh?
Yeah, I left my rice cooker on. It's burning right now. It has a weird smell to it. But that's all right. Between games, so I get my water, I'll turn it off.
Do you want to pause now?
Nah, I'm all right. Yeah, it's all right. It's just rice. It turns black, and it's already difficult to clean up.
Do you want to eat today?
Already did. That's where it was from. I just took it out and just put it back in, and I'm like, oops. So here's Brady, and Brady will go to Falk. Falk again. Falk will run. Just a little bit. Gain it 2. It'll be 2nd down and 7. 2nd and 7. Brady to throw. Brady will go to David Patton. It'll be 3rd down and 3. 3rd and 3, halfway through the 4th quarter. Brady will get it. He won't get it. Now New York's going to get the ball back with under 7 minutes to go.
Wouldn't it be amazing if there was a block punt right now?
Oh, my God, yeah. Here it is, maybe. Almost. So close. And here's the quarters. RW, my quarters down to the 40. The 38-yard line. It'll be 1st down and 10. 1st and 10, 13 to 10.
2nd down.
2nd and 12. 2nd down and 12. Manning again. Manning to throw. Manning will throw right down the middle, and it's covered. This is just like the Super Bowl. He's down to the 2. This is just like the Super Bowl when they're down 10.
Wow. This is like the Super Bowl. This is nuts.
Low scoring, boring, and then in the 4th quarter it goes crazy. So it'll be 1st down and goal. From the 3, Manning again. Manning, touchdown. They go to Mexico.
This is history repeating itself. But there's 5 minutes and 19 seconds. There's not like next to no time for Brady like in the Super Bowl. There's plenty of time for Brady.
So let's see him here. So it's going to be 16-13. And the extra point, very big. It is up and good. Now that 4th and 1, you wish you would have kicked the field goal. Because now it would have been 20-13. You would have had that buffer zone. New England could score, but you'd still get the ball back and you wouldn't lose. So pass. 2. 5 minutes to go in the game. We get the last timing rules now. Dylan. And he gets 9. It'll be 2nd down and 1. 2nd and 1. Down to 4:20 to go. They need a touchdown. There's a flag on the New York Giants. It'll be 1st down. So it'll be a 1st down offsides on New York. 4:15 to go. Brady. Taking the throw. Brady. And he got it to Graham down to the 40. Remember, it's a touchdown. Not a field goal that wins it. 3.5 to go. Brady again to throw. Brady will throw. He's going to throw right down the middle. And Brady, it's caught by Deion Branch, and here's Deion down to the 10 to the 5, and he's down to the 1-yard line. There's a penalty. Let's see what it is. There's a penalty. It's holding, and it goes back. Oh, my goodness. Oh, my.
Is that a potential killer?
Oh, my goodness. That will kill you. Oh, my God, that will. Brady, and he's down the middle, and it's incomplete, second down.
Down. Penalty.
There's going to be another penalty, and let's see what it is. Oh, and they got to do that, but it's still a long way back. It was 1st and 20, now it's 1st and 10, and they jump offside. So really, they're back to where they started. New York knows how to lose football games. Brady, and down he goes.
Down.
It'll be 2nd and 11, could have been 2nd and 16.
How many times was Brady sacked? I know this is at least 2. Was he sacked more than that?
Yeah, he was. I believe that's his 4th sack of the day.
Okay. The reason I say that is this. Dave Holt, who made NFL Pro League football, his game was used by USA Today for predicting Super Bowl winners. And his game predicted that in 2007, the Patriots would be the Giants. And he gave scenarios with his tens of thousands of sims that he ran, how the Giants could win. And a scenario was if the Giants sacked Brady at least 3 times, they won like 51% of those games. The Giants.
Wow.
Yeah, it was like a really weird fact. If they did it 3 times, then they would win just over. It was like 51%, and he said that is their best shot according to the sim to win, and they did that. They sacked him over that. So, and he's been sacked 3 or 4 times today with this Giants team. So, I mean, this could be like his sim where history is repeating itself. But we'll see. If this is still Tom Brady, and they've got 3:17 left, and they've got the ball.
It's going to be a little bit less because there it is, 238 now. But this is going to be a 1st down right here. Brady's going to go deep, and this one is going to be – oh, no, it's incomplete. It's going to be 3rd and 11. This is where New England gets you. You think they're on the ropes, and they come out swinging. 3rd and 11, Brady. He goes down. It's going to be 4th and 19. And if New York can't stop them, then this is New York's chance to win the game.
Wow. 8C023 is here. I'm just now looking at chat, and he says, he's saying, "What's up, guys? Huge injury for the Pats. Good vibes. Troy Bound spent his whole NFL career with the Pats." So he's clarifying with us.
Okay.
He said elbow cough. That must have been something with the play. He's got busted out laughing logo, and now he says, "Wow."
HC023. He's great.
I'd have to. He's got. I'm looking at it all on timestamps. But HC023. Thank you for watching, and good morning to you.
Oh, he's great. He's always on mine. That elbow thing, I think, is a dabbing, like somebody dabbing or something like that. He's always played that old game show music on mine before the copyright people started breaking down my door. So it'll be 4th and 19.
What? I don't want to know. But I'm sorry. I'm just looking at chat now. Thanks for joining us. And he says, "Good game going here." Yeah, dab. He's confirming what you said.
Yeah, it's a dab. Oh, yeah, he does that. It's great.
Yeah. But here we go. This might be the game here, sir.
4th and 19. Let's see how the Giants can blow it. 4th and 19. It'll be the 2-minute warning. Wow, it's like one of the to be continued when you were a kid. And you're like, it's about half hour, and there's no way they're going to resolve this. Then they go to be continued, like, oh, come on. But there it is, 5 sacks. Brady was sacked 5 times today.
Wow.
So that's all it is, 4th and 19.
And Manning has not been sacked. How about that?
That's pretty good. That's the way you do it. But right now it's 4th and 19. They have to stop this because Brady always gets it. He'll get like 20 yards on this. And that's why people throw bricks for their screen. It's 4th and 19. Brady now. He'll throw it to the near side. And it is, because there it is. There it is. Told you. There it is. Like, seriously. You're like, it's 4th and 19 and it gets 26. They're going to hurry to the line. You know this is going to be a touchdown. Brady, And he goes to Patton, and it's down to the 11. I'm not reading from a script. We just know. I mean, I'm not even reading a mind. Brady on first down.
Wants there be a turnover.
Oh, that would be unbelievable. Dylan and Corey Dillon down to the 7-yard line. It'll be 2nd and 5. Matt White is down. Ross Hochstein is coming in. But yeah, that's pretty much it. I mean, it's going to have to be a turnover. It's going to have to be a non-Brady thing.
We're talking Brady, but Manning hasn't been sacked. If New England scores now, there is probably just enough time for Manning to do something if it comes down to that.
There might be. You don't want to discount that. Here's Brady again, and there's the throw. There it is. But as we said before, it's always the New England offense coming back. Their defense now has to hold. Their defense has to hold. Matt White is coming back 20-17. Vinatieri. I don't mean to sound down like if I'm an anti-Patriots fan. I'm really not, even though you could tell I live in Killers. I've always respected the Patriots. But it's the same script every game. We know that. So it's 20-17. Here's Manning on a first down.
Now remember, as I noted, that the rating system in this game does incorporate red zone, 2-minute, all of that, leadership. So Brady is obviously way up there, and this is a very solid team. So that actually contributes to the result. So the programmer put that in for things like this. So you have to rate a player and how they're going to perform. And like you said, Brady's built for that because that's what he did, like you just said. But sorry for the interruption. Back to the game.
So here we go, 20-17. Let's see if Manning, how he's built. And nope, they're not built the same way, at least not Brandon Jacobs. It'll be 2nd and 10. 2nd and 10. Manning to throw, and it's caught by Monty Toomer up to the 39. It'll be 1st down and 10. 42 seconds to go. Manning goes down, and they got to use a timeout here, and that hurts. That's need
the first sack of the day.
First sack, Willie McGinnis. They call it timeout. 37 seconds. Manning will throw right down the sidelines. Oh, he doesn't get it. It was going to mine, but there's a penalty. Let's see what it is. It's defensive holding, but we're talking about time now, not downs. We're talking about time. So 29 seconds to go. He goes down. It'll be a timeout. They're down to about 22 seconds.
Yeah, 2 sacks on this drive alone. New England didn't sack Manning all day. Now they have 2 sacks on this drive, which is when they need them.
So 23 seconds to go, and this is Manning. They got to really just throw it up there, and they get it. Plexico, how far can he go? Plexico, oh my goodness, they got to call it. Oh, there's a penalty. This is big. It's interference. They're going to decline. So that means the clock stops, and they're going to get to keep their timeout. 17 seconds. Manning to throw. They're going to throw to the near side. Manning, and it's got by Toomer. Down to the 10. They might have time. He's out of bounds. It's down to about 8 seconds. They might have time.
They could win the game. They could literally win the game on the last play. This is nuts.
They could. They might kick a field goal here. We got to see how much time is left. They're going to go for it. It's 9 seconds to go. Manning puts this on. They throw it in. Touchdown! They get it in. Oh my God. They score. It's basically the last play of the game. There's about 2 seconds to go. 3 seconds to go. And that's all the way down the field. All the way down is Manning. And it is up and good. He's like, take that Brady for the 4th time. And it is good. My goodness. That's incredible. But there's 3 seconds to go. Never doubt Brady with 3 seconds. Oh, and that's it. It's over. It's over. And New York on the farm. Remember how boring that game was? Where did that game go? Where did that game go? 24-20. My goodness. What a win. New England's out. New York moves on. That's incredible. So, 773 yards.
That was almost like watching the Super Bowl from 2007.
Yeah, that was. That was pretty much by 12 seconds or whatever. And Eli Manning, what a game by Eli Manning, and what a game by Tom Brady. Total of 5 touchdowns and no picks. What an incredible ending. The running game, nobody really ran that great in the game. The averages were very down, but oh my God. Like Mexico Burris. Amari Toomer's now the new hero in New York. And David Givens and Patton. So New England is done. This might have been their best team too. You know, for all of the hype on New England, you know, they didn't get it done. And Kiwanuka with 11 tackles. My goodness. So New York wins, and they will move on. What a day there. And where is New York? New York is there. They're going to play Houston and Dallas.
Yeah, they're either going to play the 61 Oilers or the 71 Dallas. Also the 58 Colts and the 75 Steelers, which ought to be a great game. 78 Pittsburgh, 98 Denver, which ought to be an insane game. 89 San Francisco is going to play either 2000 Baltimore or 2008 Pittsburgh. Wow.
Wow, those are some really great games. Those are some terrific games.
Boy, if you're a New England fan, you've got to be sitting there going, what? Again? This happened again? We don't know how to beat the Giants.
Yeah, they're sitting there going, oh, so this is what it feels like. Oh, we do this to every other team, except we can't do this to the Giants, but we do this to every other team. Oh, so this is what it feels like. Yeah, it feels like that. And Green Bay, they're going to have they're a 4-point favorite in this one. They're a heavy running team, but their special teams are just absolutely horrible. Oh, my God. And, you know, Vince Lombardi, he ends up winning games. That's the best thing about him defensively. Green Bay can go down the field and just like a hot knife through butter, but we got to see. Speaking of butter, I got to have my broccoli tonight. So, haven't had it yet. It's raining. It's going to be muddy, and that might hurt Troy Aikman. So here's Eddie Murray, not the first baseman for the Orioles. And there's the kickoff deep. Here's Herb Adderley. And Adderley to the 30, 35, to the 39. So now they're going to be heavy running. They got Taylor and Pitts. Star will throw, of course, when I say they're a heavy running team. They'll throw, and there's Taylor. Taylor, they were all looking for the run. And an early first down. That is big. So first down for Green Bay. Taylor, and up to the 20-yard line. If Dallas wins, they play themselves. If Green Bay wins, they play Dallas again. Incomplete. And with can Green Bay now do a New England Patriots and New York Giants, and can Green Bay again beat Dallas like they did in Super Bowl 1 and 2 in the NFL Championship game to get to the first 2 Super Bowls?
Just to clarify, the winner of this game plays the 92 Cowboys in the Sweet 16. So that's what Chris was referring to. So it's just weird. We could have the 92 Cowboys against the 93 Cowboys if the 93 Cowboys win today.
And Boyd Dowler, and that'll be a first down, first and goal. Goal for Green Bay. They give to Taylor. Taylor, the 1-yard line. It'll be second down and goal. Second and goal, and that's not good if you're Green Bay. So it'll be second and goal from the 6. They're a running team, so they don't need a yard to throw. Taylor can't get anything. It'll be third down and goal. Third and goal for Green Bay. Starr Star will go. He's tail. They're a yard short. They might go for it. No, Chandler. Bradkowski. Bradkowski to hold. He missed it. How in the world? Don Chandler missed the field goal.
86% chance. 86% chance, and he missed.
Now they're throwing their hands up going, what in the world? So it'll be first down. Aikman. Ron Williams. Gain of 11. First and 10. Aikman, Emmett Smith, University of Florida. And Emmett Smith gets 4. It'll be 2nd and 6. Now if they go to Smith. Smith to the inside. It'll be 3rd down. 3rd down, out of bounds there.
4th down.
4th and 3. Now they got a kick. Here's John Jett. I want to say Joan Jett, but that was his singer. And Wood, the 28-yard line will be 1st and 10. For the first, here's Starr. They go to Jim Taylor.
Down.
And loses 1. It'll be 2nd down. 2nd and 11. Starr.
3rd down.
It'll be 3rd down and 8. 3rd and 8. They moved, so they got to do it twice. They get it once, and now they get, unless they fumble, they got to do it again. It'll be 3rd and 13. So they at least did it once. Here it is again. Starr. They throw incomplete. They can't do it, and now they got a kick. So here's Chandler, and now they got a punt. Oh, hoping to see a block punt here. That might happen. Williams. So Kevin Williams. It'll be 1st down. Aikman now, 1st and 10. Aikman.
2nd down.
It'll be 2nd and 11. 2nd and 11. Aikman back to throw. And nothing there. 3rd down.
Down.
3rd and 11. Aikman down goes.
Down.
They can't get anything. It'll be 4th down, and here's Jett again to kick. Replay of the last game. High and deep, and this will be to the 25. People forget the first Green Bay Dallas game to get to Super Bowl I was one of the greatest games they've ever played.
2nd down.
And nobody knows about it. The final was 34-27, and the game ended on the 2-yard line, and Dallas could have tied it.
3rd down.
Taylor, it'll be 3rd down and 7. 3rd and 7 for Green Bay. They throw. There's Bauer again. It'll be 4th and 1. 4th down and 1, and now they got a kick. Taylor, high and deep. And going, and on the 20-yard line. So it'll be 1st down and 10. And then they're going to run the 1st down.
Out of bounds.
Notice will take it up to the 36, 1st and 10. Then again to throw, and he throws to Michael Irvin. It's pouring down rain. We've had no turnovers today. 2nd and 3, Emmett Smith, and Emmett a 1st down. Did we get a turnover in that last game? I don't think we did. Aikman. We had a turnover in that last game, did we?
2nd down.
No, we
Out
didn't.
of bounds.
No interceptions, no fumble. No, we did. The Giants recovered a New England fumble early on, but they couldn't do anything with it.
That's right. Only one turnover today. Here's Aikman. Aikman, they hand it off. Emmett Smith, nothing there. 3rd down. 3rd down and 10. This might be the last play of the quarter. Aikman will look. They hand it to Lassick. What happens when you give it to a guy named Derek Lassick? And now that's going to be the end of the first quarter. At the end of the first quarter, again, it's 0-0. So looks like we have a repeat of the last game.
Yeah, even time of possession is roughly even. Neither team can run very well.
It's a 4-second difference. Remember, it was 7:35 to 7:25. Woo! And there's the kick. And, oh, my God, that's an 18-yard kick. 23-yard punt. It'll be first down. I always wonder why the field goals were measured by the line of scrimmage. That always made me think of it weird. 2nd and 7. It'll be 3rd down. 3rd and 14. Here's Pitts, and Pitts a nice run. Pitts will go down and he should score. Pitts is running away from everybody, and they all fall down in the mud. And that's a touchdown to break things open. And Pitts nails it at 6-0 up, and this kick will be up over, and it looks good, and it will be good. So it is 7-0. They begin the second quarter, just like the last game, with a long pass, screen pass, long running play type object. William, 23 to the 24.
Was Jacobs busting one on the first play of the second quarter. So it's very similar.
Yeah, and it was a long 49 versus 62. Aikman to Novacek.
2nd down.
It'll be 2nd and 8. 2nd down and 8 for Dallas. Aikman. 3rd down. 3rd and 1. They get it twice, but they don't get it once. So they're just going to decline that. It'll be 4th down, and now they got a kick. 3rd downs. Dallas is 0 for 4 on 3rd downs. It'll be high over, and there's Wood at the 28. So it'll be 1st down and 10. Here's Starr. Brian Bartlett, Starr. People forget Alabama. Here's Taylor, and they moved.
2nd down. Penalty.
My goodness, the 1960s Alabama college football. That quarterback tree is one of the best in history, even better than Miami of the 80s. Starr to throw, and it's Dowler. I mean, you had Kenny Stabler, Joe Namath, Bart Starr. Oh, my goodness. Starr, there's Taylor.
Down.
3rd and 4. Starr, and he will throw, and it is incomplete. And now they got a kick. So it'll be 4th and 4, and here's Don Chandler, and he's going to punt. High and deep, and this will be taken by Williams. Kevin Williams to the 31, 1st and 10, 9:49 to go, Aikman. It's raining, it's sloppy, but nobody doing anything. It's 2nd down and 10. Emmett Smith.
3rd down.
3rd down and 4. We tried to preface this by saying it would be a bad game, but we're actually right on this one. Aikman down the middle, intercepted right in the Browns' hands. And here's Brown and down to the 25. Tom Brown right into his hands, and now Green Bay can go up by 2 scores. Like New York, just like New York, there's Taylor.
2nd down.
And it'll be 2nd and 4. 2nd down and 4. Starr. They give it to they gain a 1. It'll be 3rd and 4. No gain there. 3rd down and 4 halfway through. Nothing here, and it'll be 4th and 3. Here's Chandler at 57%. It'll be up, over, and did he miss that one? All right, now this is eerie. 7-0, 7-0, both turnovers, field goal misses. This is the last game. This is the last game, isn't it? This is the same thing. I could be wrong.
Kind of. Well, but both teams missed field goals where this time
Along up to the 48, and finally a first down for Dallas.
There were there was a short and a mid-range field goal, but they were both. But in the last game, each team missed one. In this case, Green Bay, and they missed both.
So it'll be first down and 10. Aikman. Aikman to Johnson and moves down to the 41, a first down. Comes Dallas now. Aikman again to the near side. Michael Irvin. They're starting to really move the ball down the field. It'll be 2nd and 4. Aikman, Emmett Smith. Yard short. It'll be 3rd and 1. 3rd down and 1. Aikman, and it'll be a first down. 1st and 10, 3:30 to go. Aikman Glassick, and he's proven me wrong. There's Derek Glassick. He's in yardage.
3rd down.
3rd down and 1, a big 3rd down now. 2:04, last play before the warning moves. Down. 2 minutes. Green Bay 7, Dallas nothing. But Dallas is driving here. 7-0 here in the second quarter, a minute 58. Melvin Harper from University of Tennessee. They're hurrying to the line. I don't know why. Let it run. Aikman back to throw. Aikman. Well, they got Galbraith. Touchdown. Scott Galbraith. Associated with Dallas. If you're outside of Dallas, those are the extra point he will hold for the extra point. And Eddie Murray, not the Baltimore Oriole, will make it. It is good.
I think that this was Kozar's last season. I could be wrong, but I do remember, and I thought this was really cool of Jimmy Johnson, because I know that Aikman was hurt for part of the season, and Kozar came in and actually did really good. And the last play of the Super Bowl, Jimmy Johnson had Troy Aikman sit down and had Bernie Kozar go out to take a knee to win the Super Bowl, which I thought was really, really cool of Jimmy Johnson.
Yeah, all those heartbreaks to get there, heartbreaks. And he finally got to say, I got there, you know. And that is, he played a good role, just like the greatest quarterback of all time did for the 98
I just thought that was very, very kind to let him go out and win the Super Bowl, if you will. Take the knee to give us the world title. I just thought that was really, really nice of him.
Yeah, I think that's one thing about Jimmy Johnson is he knew how to do that. He knew what things meant in football. That made him different than other coaches. And once I started knowing a little bit more and more about him, and with his first TA job was at the University of Pittsburgh, 1976. But the more and more you find out about him, the more and more you find out he could do that stuff. Here's Dale. Dale will get a first down. Right, he would do stuff like that, and he was a great coach, so he could do stuff like that and win. So start at Pitts, on their side, and a first down to the 35. Fumble, and Dallas gets it. Dallas will get the football with under a minute to go, and a fumble by Elijah Pitts. It's now first down and 10 Dallas.
Now, didn't he was the one that scored that touchdown blast for like 60-something yards. He had another blast, but I guess coughed it up with a combination of the wet weather and Dallas just being Dallas on defense.
Should have just gone out of bounds. Will be first down for Dallas. Aikman. Aikman to throw right down the middle, and it is going to be incomplete. Second down. Second down, it's getting a little choppy. I guess the rain is hitting the lines here. It'll be 2nd and 5. Dallas moves up 5. Aikman will throw, and it is caught Michael Irvin to the 50 at Dallas. 36 seconds to go. Aikman again, they give Emmett Smith. Emmett Smith out of bounds. Gain of 8, 2nd down and 2. 31 seconds now. Aikman to throw again. Here's Aikman. He's going to look, and it is going to be caught. Emmett Smith out of bounds again. 3rd down and 10. 24 seconds to go. Aikman will throw. It's deeper, and it is intercepted. It's intercepted. And if they were smart, that's Willie Wood. They'll just take the knee and end this.
Wow. Aikman picked off twice in the first half. Green Bay does have a fumble recovered by Dallas, so there have been 3 turnovers in this half. And I'm guessing weather's part of it.
Yeah, that's in the mud and everything. And look at the field. It's not even green. It's like brown.
Second down.
And it'll be second down. Green Bay, they run a handoff and call timeout. I don't get it. Second down, Star.
Just take a knee.
I know. Here's Dale, and we say that, but we're like John Madden in the Super Bowl. They take it in, Brady wins it. 3 seconds to go. They're just going to throw the Hail Mary now. Star back to throw. They're letting the people go down. Star, he's going to run around. He's going to go. This is going to be the middle. He might have it. Let's see. And it is incomplete, and that's a half. Halftime, 7-7. Thomas Everett, the former Steeler, on the coverage. And go ahead with the stats. I'm going to get myself a thing of water. I'll be 1 second. You're on mute. You're on mute there.
Okay, Green Bay, 94 yards rushing versus Dallas is 47. 1 yard different in passing. Green Bay, 118. Dallas, 117. Green Bay, 212 for yardage. Dallas, 161. Both of these quarterbacks, Aikman, 12 of 17, 70.6%. 2 picks, though. Starr, 10 for 15, 66.7. So they're both, Starr's 4% lower, but he's still 66%. 1 fumble lost by Green Bay, 2 picks by Dallas. Green Bay's been penalized 4 times. Dallas has not been penalized at all. Third downs, Green Bay's 2 for 7. Dallas is 2 for 6. Time of possession, Dallas has just under 3-minute advantage. I'll look at individual stats since we're waiting. Aikman, 12 of 17, as we stated.
I'm back too when you're ready.
Oh, okay. I'll just do Starr then. No interceptions, no sacks. So let's go to the third quarter.
All right, here it is. I know when we get near the championship game, it'll be good, but it's like regular coverage, you know. These games, when you get to the limelight, you get the limelight. So here's Williams up to the 35. So if you want more in-depth coverage, hopefully your team will make the championship game or at least the semifinals. It'll be 1st and 15 now. 1st and 15 in the mud. Aikman. And that's going to be deep and incomplete. It'll be second down. This is City Stadium. This before was Lambeau Field. 2nd and 15. Aikman. They go to Smith. Smith about the 3rd and 6. It'll be 3rd and 8. So you get half of it back. 3rd down and 8. Aikman. Down he goes. He fumbles it, but he gets it back. He gets it back. It'll be 4th and 16. That would have been huge. Jet will punt. Oh, what a terrible kick. Oh, my God. Oh, there's another punt in the 20s. There's 1st down.
Second down.
2nd and 7. 2nd and 7. Starr will give to Taylor.
3rd down.
3rd and 3. 3rd down and 3. Starr to throw. Starr will throw. And he's got Fleming. Vern Fleming. I think that was basketball. Marv Fleming. On 1st down. Here's Pitts. To the 30-yard line. It'll be 2nd and 6. Here comes Green Bay. They're coming down, but they got to get into field goal range. Actually, 4-down territory down there. Ken Norton, the boxer, with the stop. There's Starr, and it's caught by Dale, and they're finally in the first. They're in field goal range, and it'll be 1st down and 10. Starr, they give to Taylor, and now down to the 1-yard line. If this were Myra, they would need 1 more yard to get in his field goal range. Goal.
3rd down.
It'll be 3rd and goal now. So 3rd and goal. We always rag on Myra, but he is the absolute worst kicker in this game. Taylor scores right up the middle, and Taylor 3 yards, and it is a 13-7 game.
I will note, since you're talking about worst kickers, I'd have to look him up. The 52 Dallas Texans, not to be confused with the 62 team that actually won the AFL. They had no wins and they had one win all year, but they are considered one of the worst teams in history. Their field goal kicker did not make a field goal the entire season.
That's when you play them on this game, they punt from the 1 yard line.
Yes,
Remember we saw
that. We saw them punt in the red zone.
On the 1 yard line. It was on the 1. I'm like, what the heck?
Okay.
It was on the 1. I'm like, what the heck are they doing?
And then I jumped in and mentioned to you that's because I guess the game looks like he's got a 0% chance. They never made a field goal the entire season in real life. Not one. So the game's like, well, punt.
That was one of the most unbelievable things I saw. I said, that's a we're really going to do the update. This is going to be up and good. It's 14-7, halfway through the third here. And John Chandler, that was incredible. I mean, I saw that was funny. And that will go in and Williams with the touchback. So Dallas will have it. It'll be first down and 10 halfway through the third. Gain of 5, second down. Second down and 5. 8 man, and he got Williams. And here's Kevin Williams across midfield for the first down. Gain of 23. Here comes Dallas now. Oh, they blitzed everybody. Smith broke the blitz, and Emmett Smith down to the 32. First down for Dallas. Under 6 minutes to go here in the third. Aikman. And incomplete. It'll be second down and 10. They can do a field goal here, but they might need a little yard like this. And it'll be third down and 4. Third and 4. Aikman to Smith. 15. It'll be first down. My goodness, here comes Dallas. Classic just got hit. It'll be second and 13. Second and 13. Emmett Smith.
Third down, injury.
Third down and 9, an injury. Derek Lassick is now in for Emmett Smith. That might be a little problem if you're in for Dallas, but it's only going to be temporary.
Fourth down.
There, it'll be 4th and 17. And now they got to try a 39-yarder. He missed it. He missed it in the rain. Oh, my goodness. Oh, wow.
Wow. It's got to be the bad weather. Nobody can hit a field goal from any range.
All the Detroit Lion fans are like, we had to put up with this guy when he was with Detroit. Remember the 83 wild card game. My goodness, Dale, and that's going to be a first down and more. Here comes Dale right in the Benny Hill sketch right now, and they're all chasing him, and he's at 23. Oh, there's a penalty. That might bring it back, and it does. Oh, that was a killer. First and 20. Bart Starr has to be a little bit angry there. Starr, and he'll go, and Starr, he's got Taylor. He says, I'm just like Tom Brady. Down to the 40, 35-yard line, and down to the 32. So it'll be Emmett Smith will come back. First down and 10. And Taylor to the right-hand side. They're really feeling it now. It's second and 9, 44 seconds. Starr, and Starr. No, that's not good. That is not good. That might be the end of the quarter. No, they're going to have one more play. Starr again, 3rd and 12. And incomplete. And they're going to have to probably end up punting. 1 second. And Chandler will try and pin him. And let's see how close it gets. It gets to the 3. A good punt there. The end of the third, it's Green Bay 14, Dallas 7. A fun fact for you. When Terry Bradshaw in the early 80s was injured, he had to go to the hospital, and he had to stay overnight in a new city. Didn't want anybody to know he was there, so the name he used, the fake name he used at the hotel, Tom Brady. That's a fun fact. Early 80s, he did that. Yep, early 80s, he did that. He got hurt. He had to go to a hotel, and he signed in as Tom Brady.
Wow. Did not know that.
Oh, you can Google that. It's one of the weirdest NFL facts.
One of the greatest quarterbacks, naming himself the greatest quarterback that hadn't even set foot on the field yet. That's insane.
That's funny as heck. Yep, his name was Thomas Brady. That's what he put. So it's going to be 1st and 10 for Dallas. Aikman, and it goes to Harper. It'll be 2nd down and 3. Well, can they go down and have 14 plays in a row here? 3rd down and 4. 3rd and 4. Aikman again to throw. Aikman will throw, and it is caught by Urban and a 1st down. Up to the 33. So it'll be 1st and 10. Aikman goes to Urban. It'll be 2nd down and 6. They're going down the field like a bulldozer now. There's a flag on a play, and let's see what it is.
Out of bounds. Penalty.
Offsides on Green Bay. It'll be 2nd and 1 now. They're down by 7 here in the 4th quarter. The time you see is the time left in the game. Aikman, 1st down to Urban. Across midfield. Yeah, moving this ball down pretty well. 1st and 10. Now Emmett Smith, another 10. And a 1st down. This will be the 7th play of the drive. Aikman and Novacek. It'll be 2nd down now and 8. 2nd and 8. Aikman to throw. Aikman, no good. 3rd down.
Penalty.
There's a penalty on the play. It's holding. They're going to push them back. 2nd and 18, Aikman. And it is Urban. 3rd down and 9. So Dallas, 9:35 to go. Aikman. The throw. They're going to throw to the near side. Incomplete 4th down. 4th down and 9. And now a field goal by Eddie Murray. This will be 52 yards.
Watch him make this one. Wouldn't it just be ironic? Nobody can make a field goal in this game regardless of distance. Watch him make one that's over 50.
We'll have to see. Let's see. This will be a little more than a coin flip, and he horribly misses this to the left. Oh, I was waiting for him to make it, but it's 14-7, and he misses it. 9:24 to go in the game. 1st down for Green Bay. They moved. Fleming, it'll be 1st and 5, though, not 2nd and 6. So 1st down and 5. And they do it again.
2nd down.
Do it twice. It's a 1st down. So it'll be 1st down and 10. So 1st and 10. Here's Taylor. And Taylor on the run, gain of 9. 2nd down and 1. 8.5 to go in the game. Star to Taylor. And down to the 34. 1st down and 10. Under 8 minutes to go in the game. 14-7. They go to Dale, and hey, this is one that actually works. They actually do a reverse that works. It never works. It'll be 1st and 10 now. Under halfway in the 4th. Star to Pitts. And here's Pitts down to the 9-yard line. 1st down and goal. Under 7 minutes to go. Star to Taylor. To the 1-yard line. They're knocking on the door. This could be the game here. We'll avoid the inter-squad scrimmage. Star to Taylor. Nothing there. It'll be 3rd down and goal. 3rd and goal. Trying to eliminate that inter-squad scrimmage. Star, they go to Taylor. He scores on the outside.
Gee, a power sweep with the Packers? You're kidding.
Wow, how Lombardi is that? How Lombardi is that? The extra point. It's up over and it is good. 21-7.
Hang
So
on.
Don, go ahead. Sorry about it.
No, you're fine. It's just this Norton keeps telling me I need to restart, and I'm just like postponing it. So I just don't want it to restart. You know, we get to the climax of the game, and then So
the kick is up over. It is reset. What happened?
we'll never know.
Yeah, but the thing I like about this game is the fact that if that happened, you can go back to the last completed play.
Yeah,
So, I love it about this game. I hope it's still in the next function like it.
It's an auto save. After every call, it auto saves regardless. Even
I love that.
You can manually do it, but it automatically does it in case you accidentally get kicked out or the game crashes or something stupid happens.
I love it. I love it that way. It's going to be 1st and 10. 1st and 10, here's Aikman. They're down by 14. 2nd and 10.
3rd down.
And it'll be 3rd and pro strategy football there. 3rd and 9. Aikman, it'll be 4th down. Of all the games that we named, we forgot to name this one, pro strategy football. We named games for, Atari football. We named games going back to the 1980s. Go ahead.
Football. Tom Landry,
Tom.
Which is what this was.
That's right. And I'm thinking in the 80s, there was a strategic simulation SSI game that I played. It was my first. And I remember. Go ahead, Seth.
I was just no. Go ahead.
I was going to say it came with 2 cards in the game, and when you inputted your play on your joystick, you just picked the number you wanted, and when you're on defense, you flipped cards. So you would give the person on defense your offensive card, and then you would switch when your team switched. But all you would do is input the numbers, and the cards showed you what the plays were for each number. And it was really good. I simulated the Patriots and the Green Bay Packers Super Bowl on it, and it was said 35-14 Packers. And the final was 35-21. I'm like, oh my God, this is close.
Yeah.
That was pretty good.
One game I remember for the Amiga Professional Football Simulation. There's an Amiga one. Oh, wait a minute. TV Sports Football.
Oh, remember that TV Sports. Yeah.
Cinemaware. I mean, what a shame. That company, for its time, was making some innovative stuff, and then they were just gone. It's kind of sad.
Yeah, it was. TV Sports Football was good. Joe Football was good.
3rd down, out of bounds.
What was it? The one for Neo Geo. I like that one. That was an arcade one.
Down.
And it'll be 4th and 6. And the original Tecmo Bowl in the arcades. Do that one too. And this will be high.
I actually played that. When I went to college in Pennsylvania, they actually had that at the mall. The original Tecmo, the actual arcade game. What was I going to say about that? Yeah,
there was only 2 teams.
I actually owned that game. They allowed you to. It was like the Bulldogs and somebody else. Maybe I think it was the Wildcats. Maybe
the Wildcats. Yeah.
Yeah. I actually had that game. You could buy that game with the Nintendo Wii in their Wii store. They actually had that arcade game that you could. It was like $5. So I downloaded it. So I actually have it on my old Nintendo Wii.
Wow.
The actual arcade game. That was pretty cool.
That's pretty fun.
Oh, you know what else? Tecmo Throwback. I actually have that.
Yeah, I remember that. That was about 2 years ago.
360, and it's modern day. It's improved graphics, but if you hit a button, it goes back to the last Tecmo Super Bowl game of ’93, and you can toggle back and forth while you're playing the game, everything's fictional because they don't have they no longer have the license, so they removed all the logos and the real names. But yeah, I mean, which was kind of a cool idea.
I played a game. I forget it was for the computer, but it was some guy that didn't know football that made a football simulation game. It was so simple. But I remember I was playing. Dan Marino intercepted a John Elway pass because he built it like soccer, where you played both ways.
3rd down.
What the heck? So I remember Dan Marino intercepting a John Elway pass, and I'm like, oh, really? So it'll be 3rd and 4 here. Aikman, if they don't get this game is pretty much over. Aikman, and it's incomplete. It's 4th down and 4. And in the mud, in all this, it is just, it's almost over.
Yeah, talking about Super Bowl, if you like block a punt or something, your quarterback could be the one that actually picks it up.
Yeah, if you block the field goal, the kickers in that game, there's glitches where the kickers are the fastest people in the game. And this game's over. I know it's a 2-minute warning right now. Well, 2:03, and they're going to try and get a first down. There's Taylor. The 2-minute warning. But the funny part is if you block the field goal with Buffalo, like if Buffalo was kicking, Scott Norwood was probably the fastest person on that game. And if he picked up a blocked field goal from, like, let's say Lawrence Taylor, then he would take the ball and he would run all the way for a touchdown, like every time. He was unstoppable. And I'm like, oh, Scott Norwood, there we go.
I remember seeing that on the ESPN2 documentary of the Tecmo Super Bowl with when they were in Wisconsin doing the yearly tournament. And it was the Bears and the Chiefs, and the Bears blocked the Chiefs field goal, and the guy who had the Chiefs ran the ball back for a touchdown. Everybody was laughing because they were going, Nick Lowry, because that was the field goal kicker for the Chiefs. Everybody was laughing because he ran it in for a touchdown.
Well, the funny part is the fastest people in that game are the offensive guards, because when I was doing my Canadian football on the Tecmo Super Bowl, I played a mod. A game ended. This is Pitts again running. Pitts will get the first down to end this game. But what happened was there was a fumble from the quarterback on the Hail Mary. The guard picked it up and ran about 93 yards for a touchdown to win the game. And I have it on my YouTube channel. It's one of the most unbelievable things I've ever seen. And it was crazy. But the guard, once the offensive lineman picked it up, was like real quick.
Second down.
They're just they can't get a first down here. They're just going to end this thing. They go to down, and I'm like, really? You have 2 scores and you're running a reverse on the goal line.
Now they have to turn around and play the 92 Cowboys. You don't think that they're going to remember this?
They would have to maybe go back in time to do that.
Yeah, but they're seeing this going, you did that to us in the future.
Touchback.
I think so. I think it'll be a lot better game, that one. This one had the rain. This one, I think the next one's in Green Bay also.
Second down. Out of bounds.
Well, we'll find out when we look at the bracket. Actually, no. I think it's going to be in 92 Dallas.
Yes, that's going to be big. It'll be third down. 3rd and 3. Aikman's going to throw, and it's incomplete. It's 4th down. 4th and 3, and here's Jet. Jet's going to kick it. It's going to be high and deep. Wood will have it on the 29. What? That was weird. The glitch. It's glitching. And Starr will take a knee, and he's just going to take knees now because the game's over. And people who are remaining are here because they had speeding tickets, and the cops made them come in and watch the game. So 28-7 the final. Green Bay beats Dallas 28-7. It was raining. Nobody really did anything. There were a few big plays, 382 yards by Green Bay, but they did have 180 yards rushing, and it was pretty good. The 2 turnovers killed Dallas. There were 3 turnovers. Sorry, I don't understand. If you go back to the go back real quick to the look at that. Oh no, they didn't lose the fumble. I'm like, wow, they fumbled, and why is there only 2 turnovers? But the 2 turnovers hurt. But basically, it was Green Bay just being Green Bay, and they won the game. And Bart Starr looked really good doing that. And really, except for Elijah Pitts, the averages weren't the greatest in the world for running. Jim Taylor, 26 runs, 84 yards.
2 touchdowns.
Yeah. Like that game, Jerome Bettis had like 4 carries, 1 yard, and 3 touchdowns.
It was 5 carries for 1 yard, 3 touchdowns. It was opening day 2004. They were playing the Raiders. I remember watching that game, the most bizarre statistic for a running back ever. And I remember him, they were, every time they were at the goal line and they were just having him hammer it in, and 5 rushes for 1 yard and 3 touchdowns. I remember watching that.
That was funny. So there we go. Michael Irvin had a great day, 11 receptions, but couldn't turn that into a win. They only turned it into 7 points. In fact, Scott Galbraith, the tight end, was the only one that caught a touchdown. Green Bay scored all their touchdowns on the ground, and you can see that the 3 sacks by Ray Nitschke, but Dallas will go home here. Nitschke, 3 sacks, sorry about that, is a good thing for Green Bay. So Green Bay of 66 will play Dallas. Dallas is at home against Green Bay of 66. Green Bay of 66, the closest game they played has been 9. Well, Dallas has won by 13-3. Green Bay has won by 9-21. So, we're down to the last 2 weeks.
We are. Before we hit the Sweet 16, then we're going to go on sabbatical. Bud, I hope I pronounce your last name, Binner or Biner, Binner, says go Pack go.
There we go. Yeah, well, the Patriots, are they even in here anymore?
You know what?
Yeah, 2016.
I don't think so. I think the Patriots missed the Sweet 16.
But they play Washington. I think that's next week.
Yeah. Wait a minute. Let's see. Washington, Dallas, 82 Dallas plays 77. 82 Washington plays 77 Dallas. 2016 New England plays 91 Washington. So the 2016 is the only possible Patriots team that can make the Sweet 16. It's not impossible, but Washington, that was just one of those unique years where they were just one of the better teams in history, to be honest with you. And HCO23 says he thinks the 92 Cowboys were better than 93. The funny thing is, I saw Michael Irvin saying he thought the 93 team was the best they ever fielded. And I've heard Aikman say 94. Yeah, they lost to San Francisco in the championship game. He thought was their best. 92 is a top 10 team in the NFL 100. Green Bay is just outside of that. The 62 Packers are a top 10 team. And they get to play the greatest show on turf coming up soon.
People forget 93. That was the Leon Lett game.
Yes.
And they were 7-5. They were 7-4, and they lost. And they became 7-5, and Miami became 9-3. And then Dallas didn't lose again the rest of the year. So they weren't. They
started
won
0-2, but that's because Emmitt Smith was sitting out for contract dispute.
That is right. That's right there.
And there was history. There was no team in history that ever started 0-2 that won a Super Bowl. And then that Dallas team did it.
Yeah. And that was a solid Dallas team. Remember in the Super Bowl too, they were down. They were down
13-7.
13-7 or 13-3.
No, I think it was 13-7. They were losing to Buffalo, and that was a game that Buffalo could have won, but they never scored. They didn't score the second half at all.
Yeah, it was 30-13.
Yeah,
they were driving, and then that
30-13, I think it was 30-13 was the final, something like
30-13, the fumble for the touchdown when Buffalo was driving to begin the second half. And they led at halftime, and everybody said, this is the year. And then they fumbled. It was returned, and that was it.
Yeah. See, the first year, 90, they should have won. The second year against Washington and the third year against the first time they played Dallas, they had no chance. But they actually could have won that last one. They were up at the half, but they just got destroyed. But Chris, I got to run. I want to thank you again for joining in again, and we'll do this hopefully a couple more times, and then we'll go on hiatus. And in, I guess, the fall, we'll look into, or late summer, early fall, we'll look into finishing this thing up. But thanks again for joining in.
All right, thank you very much. When I get my stuff in Pakistan, I'll let you know, and then I'll set up, and we'll be ready to go.
All right. That sounds great.
All right, have a great day then.
You too.